In an age where skyscrapers dominate city skylines, what can a thwarted construction project from millennia ago teach us about our pursuit of greatness and the potential pitfalls of unchecked ambition? Today, we look back at the Tower of Babel, laying bare the roots of human aspiration and the consequences of elevating our desires above our collective well-being. As we embark on this reflective journey, let's align the echoes of Babel with the resonant challenges of modernity, discerning spiritual insights woven into the tapestry of our daily lives. Introduce the Tower of Babel not as an ancient myth, but as a narrative rich with meaning. The tallest structures humanity builds without spiritual foundation are bound to crumble. Consider this. Across history, civilizations have relentlessly strived to manifest their grandeur through monumental buildings, much like how today's technological titans reach for the stars. Yet, these grand ambitions often share a common fate. Like Babel's unfinished testament, they become relics of a lesson still being learned. That towering achievements, when devoid of a deeper purpose, stand on the precipice of descent. As we explore the story of the Tower of Babel, it is striking to see the parallels between the ancient quest for a monument reaching the heavens and our own era's skyscrapers that stretch ambitiously towards the sky. Much like the people of Babel who sought to make a name for themselves and prevent their dispersion, today's society grapples with an innate longing to be remembered, to establish unity, and to showcase our advancements on a magnificent scale. The Tower of Babel stands as a testament to these human desires, but also serves as a warning. When endeavors are pursued with self-glorification as the cornerstone, they can lead to division rather than unification. Consider the modern corporate world. Companies merge and platforms evolve, all under the banner of creating more connected communities and advancing human interaction. Yet, in the pursuit of this interconnectedness, there often lies a subtle but powerful undercurrent of ambition and the drive for dominance, not dissimilar from the builders of Babel. We witness today how easily such ventures can veer off course, creating echo chambers where language becomes coded in jargon, alienating rather than uniting, leading to a virtual tower that, like Babel, threatens to collapse under the weight of its misaligned foundations. In our lives, too, we see the Tower of Babel narrative replayed. Whether we consciously realize it or not, our personal projects and professional aspirations can sometimes mirror this ancient story. We set out to build our careers, our legacies, reaching for the metaphorical skies. But without a spiritual compass or a collective moral purpose, might we be at risk of constructing our own version of Babel? Does the relentless climb for success, significance, and stature steer us away from the core values of community, collaboration, and a deep-seated connection to something greater than ourselves? By reflecting on the Tower of Babel, we not only delve into an intriguing biblical episode, we also uncover a mirror that reflects our own times, an opportunity to examine the alignment of our highest aspirations with the enduring values that underpin a meaningful and unified existence. As we delve further into the narrative of the Tower of Babel, let us now turn our attention to the profound moment when a united language was confounded and mankind was scattered across the earth. Herein lies a powerful image, a once cohesive assembly divided by myriad tongues, an event that continues to echo through the ages. In our present day, this division of language can still be felt, not through the literal multiplication of languages, but through the barriers created by technological lingo, professional jargon, and cultural misunderstandings. It is in this multiplicity that we find both a challenge and a richness. Imagine sitting at a table surrounded by people from different corners of the world. Everyone speaks a distinct dialect, yet there is a palpable desire to connect, to understand, and to find common ground. Through a series of brief interviews, we hear voices sharing how, despite linguistic hurdles, they have found unity in diversity. A linguist sheds light on the intrinsic value of every language as a unique expression of thought and culture, urging us to celebrate our differences rather than allowing them to divide us. We are then drawn into the testimony of someone who, while working in a multicultural team, experienced firsthand the potential for joint success when diversity is embraced and communication is approached with empathy and respect. These stories resonate with the deeper truth that, Although humanity was dispersed at Babel, the resultant diversity was not meant to be a curse, but a gift, inviting collaboration over isolation, understanding over confusion. And it is here we find an underlying message: the importance of striving for genuine connection over superficial uniformity. It speaks to the heart of our interconnected world, where true unity does not necessitate sameness, but thrives on the harmonious integration of varied perspectives. In reflecting on this, let us ask ourselves how well we are listening to those different from us, how we are contributing to a more inclusive society, and whether our efforts to build bridges across our differences are as dedicated as our ancestors' pursuit to construct a tower to the heavens. The story of Babel not only warns us about the perils of miscommunication, but also unveils the splendor that can arise when we learn to speak the language of understanding and compassion. As we contemplate the disarray that followed Babel's unfulfilled aspirations, we turn now to the personal relevance of its narrative. Ponder for a moment on this scenario. You join an ambitious project brimming with collective zeal, but as time unfolds, personal goals overshadow the shared mission, and the endeavor falters. Have you ever witnessed or been part of such a venture where the initial vision was eclipsed by individual agendas, causing confusion and hampering the outcome? This story is not uncommon in our modern tapestry of collaborative attempts, from startup companies to community initiatives. Consider the implications when diverse talents fail to merge cohesively due to clashing egos or misaligned objectives. The project becomes a metaphorical Tower of Babel, fragmented and ineffective. We invite you to pause here and reflect. In your ventures, how did you navigate such challenges? Share your insights below, contributing to a collective wisdom akin to finding a new unifying language amidst discord. This introspection becomes crucial as we acknowledge that every voice at the table carries the potential to enrich the symphony of cooperation, yet they can also disrupt the harmony if not attuned to the greater purpose. The Tower of Babel stands as an enduring reminder of what happens when individual acclaim takes precedence over shared aspirations. Let us learn from their missteps, seeking ways to foster projects that transcend personal glory and resonate with the unity of intent and action. Address the role of pride and the quest for independence from God illustrated in the Babel story. Utilize visual aids to depict the contrast between a God-centered community and a self-centered one. Show how biblical wisdom can help recalibrate modern projects to be more inclusive, purposeful, and in harmony with divine intent, emphasizing practicality and spiritual principles. As we reflect on the story of the Tower of Babel, we're reminded that our grandest designs must be rooted in humility and shared values. Our pursuit of greatness, much like those ancient builders of Babel, needs to be anchored in the wisdom that comes from above, allowing us to build not just with stones, but with purpose and community. It is here, in this intersection of faith and aspiration, where we truly discover the blueprint for enduring achievements. In closing, we invite you to join us in pondering these timeless teachings. How will you allow the lessons from Babel to reshape your own towers of ambition? Share your thoughts and insights with us, as your voice is a vital part of this ongoing conversation. Subscribe to Divine Light for more explorations into the profound connections between Scripture and modern life. If today's discussion has sparked a flame within you, don't let it dwindle. Carry it forward. Share this video with someone you know, and let's journey together towards greater understanding and unity. Until next time, may your paths be guided by the Divine Light.